Monster Game Night is a dark comedy actual play podcast that contains personal and political horror. This show is not appropriate for children, and adults can find content warnings in our episode descriptions. Welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, Bluegrass by Night, where our storyteller pits us sweet, innocent vampires against a group of crazed cultists who control the fictional city of Jamestown. I'm Josh, and I play Clear Visions, the recently revived Toreador.
This is Ben, playing Tommaso, the perplexed Hikeda.
I'm Russell, and I play Gordon, the down-on-his-luck La Sombra.
I am Nick, and I play Jason, the power-hungry Banhu Hakim.
Hey, I'm Mike, and I'll be your secretive storyteller. Last session, the coterie spent an evening recovering from their adventure at the museum. Jason used blood alchemy to enhance his sword, while Tommaso took the night off to heal from his many wounds. Gordon spent his own vitae to awaken Clear Visions from torpor, granting him some influence over Clear Visions by forming a blood bond. Clear Visions awoke murderously hungry and feasted upon the mortal that his coterie mates provided for that purpose. Then, Clear Vision's phone rang as Hannah, a new production intern, delivered some alarming news about a disturbance on the set of his reality show. To set the scene, tonight's session opens in Jason's Haven, which is a sparsely furnished basement apartment beneath the blue-collar bar known as Ridley's. The apartment is brightly lit by overhead fluorescent lights with white cinder block walls and a very stout steel security door along one side. Our session begins just moments after Clear Visions concluded his phone call with Hannah.
Gordon actually laughs out loud and says, "Oh, that's it. Okay."
No, you don't get it. All the lights fell down, and then someone knocked all the chairs over, and then there was screaming. Now, Jason, I think it was an attack.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like to me. Someone made the lights go out first?
Yeah, in my expert opinion, I think I'm being targeted because they're probably jealous of me.
You think so?
You know what? You are absolutely right. You've got some major haters out there.
I do. I also have a lot of adoring fans. This is a shout out to all my adoring fans who are listening.
Your stalker's getting a little too intense here.
That's probably true. So I think we need to get back to the production and just check on that. How's Rosetta, by the way? Did we get that vase or goblet or whatever we're looking for?
You mean a chalice? I'm hoping Kid here got it.
Yeah, I've got that right here.
Oh, perfect. Okay, she's going to have to wait, though. We need to do this first.
Sure.
Rosetta is family, but, someone's got to put bread on this table. It's sort of an act of mercy, I guess. We're letting Olivia just have a corporeal body for one more night before we rip that soul right out of her.
So, Tommaso, how do you feel about leaving Rosetta like this?
All right, let me be serious here for a moment. I can't deal tonight. I got a lot of healing to do. I'm worried about if Suzanne tries to pull some more crap on us, so I'm taking the night off. I got KIW to catch up on anyway, so I'm going to see you guys later.
I mean, I don't really care about Rosetta, so sure, why not?
That's very fair. You do look like you need to take a break.
Take a load off, Tommaso. We got it. The heavy hitters are in town.
Yep, that's me. So
let's go take a look and see what's going on.
Yeah, can I drive this time?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure, if you really want to.
Perfect. It's an automatic.
By the way, Teresa's up on the roof. I gave her some fish from the bar kitchen.
Thank you for taking care of my bird. Did she let you touch her?
No, not at all.
Okay, good. Let's continue.
You might want to change into something less conspicuous, less you, so it doesn't look like you're on the set if you're going to send your body double somewhere.
That's true. Jason, you got to change of clothes that I could pop into. Probably don't want to go in this blood-spackled suit.
Yeah, sure.
Or I could say we're filming a horror movie. I don't know.
I give him an old t-shirt and some faded jeans.
You got a baseball cap, too?
Yeah.
Perfect.
The Jamestown Jammers ball cap.
Let's listen to Jock Jams on the way.
You are coming from across Jamestown, quite distant. You are very near to Vortex Industry, which stands on the far side of town from where the Bluegrass Horse Park and Campground stands, which is nearby to the set of the Clear Visions TV show. You cross town. It takes about 30 minutes to get over. As you approach, you see that there is a pretty large group of people gathered, and they look to be holding signs. Many of those signs have phrases like, "Oats don't forget," and "Justice for Filbert."
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, I wish Tommaso was here to see this. So there's this old woman, and I like to tell the truth all the time, but we were at a horse race and I was just playing a joke on her, and I told her that her dead husband Filbert would have loved her to put all of her money on a horse it had the name Shoes in it. I thought it was so hilarious, and she probably lost all of her stuff.
So wait, you told an old woman to put her life savings on a horse race that she lost.
Yeah, the good news is, unless she becomes one of us, she won't have too much to worry about for that long.
How's that good news?
I don't know. I'm trying to make the best out of a bad situation. I really just thought it was an innocent prank. I didn't realize she put all of her money on it.
Okay, so that's what this is about?
This just keeps getting better and better.
Unless there's something else that eats oats. That's all I got.
Okay, then. We're just going to continue driving in.
You pass through. The crowd is unruly, but it's not a riot. It's just a small protest against Mr. Clear Visions. They part for you and allow you to drive the hearse through. You approach the community center that is being used to film the Clear Visions TV show. You see that a small group of people are still standing outside of it. They look to be the production crew. What remains of it, given that it is probably about 9 to 10 o'clock at night by this point. You do recognize the face and body. You recognize Timmy is standing there with a large box next to him and a what looks like a hammer as well. And you see a young woman, college age, seated beside him, and a few other middle-aged men and women standing nearby.
That's Timmy, and that's presumably Hannah, the girl who informed us of the altercation here. I'm just really happy that Mark has to deal with all those protesters and not me. I'll go up to Timmy.
Hey, Mr. Visions, it's good to see you again.
You know not to call me that. This is Clark. Clark
Mr. Clark?
Samson. Yep, that's the name.
Mr. Clark Sanson.
Yes.
Look at my business cards.
Well, heck yeah. And I'll punch him in the shoulder real lightly and say, "That's my man right there. I like that embossing on there."
He holds out a small, it's metal, sheet metal, that he's clearly been pounding with a hammer for a while now. And you see imprints on it from the hammer work hardening it, and that he is laser engraved along each side of it. Timmy Damone, Clear Vision's executive production assistant.
Timmy, these are brilliant. I'll take one.
Thank you.
Actually, can I take 2 or 3 of these? I'd love to just pass them out to the people that I deem really important.
I only have 2 or 3 done right now.
Oh, I'll take all 3.
Yeah. Looks a little bit reluctant as he hands all of them.
Perfect. Thank you.
What a dick.
Excuse me?
That was a dick move. You took all of his business cards.
Yeah, I'm going to give them to people that are higher up in the business. Who do you think he's talking to?
Who's higher up than you?
There are plenty of people that are close to my level, but not quite, that I'm sure he would love to just get his name out there with. This must be Hannah.
Hi, Mr. Visions. It's nice to meet you. Did you watch my video on YTube of what happened?
No,
Will you watch it? If you watch it and you follow me, that'll help me trend. And
yeah, let me see it on your phone.
well, I was hoping. I really want you to watch me from your phone.
Yeah, I want to see the original file, though. Once they upload, the quality gets degraded.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay.
And if I like it a lot, I'll share it. Shout out. How about that?
Okay. That would be really good. She holds out her cell phone. She shows Clear Visions the footage. Are you watching it?
Yes, I'm watching it intently.
I need Clear Visions to make an intelligence plus investigation roll. And anybody else who is watching intently may also make this roll.
I'm going to rouse the blood.
Okay.
I'm going to go investigate the scene.
Are you entering the building itself?
Yes.
Okay. You step inside. You see the Jamestown Community Center where this is being filmed. It's a poured concrete building with a very flowing, smooth shape to it. Glass double doors lead inside to a fairly small community-sized auditorium that probably seats about 40 to 50 people. The lights are totally dim. The chairs have been knocked over into a very specific... There's some kind of pattern here that they've been knocked over in. What is the result of Clear Vision's intelligence plus investigation roll?
I did not get hungrier, and I got 4 successes.
4 successes is not enough for Clear Visions to spot anything unusual here. The chairs get knocked over seemingly at random. The lights go flying. The chairs fly askew. Doesn't seem to be any figure or form doing this.
Okay, now Hannah, let me get your social media handle. I'll tweet these out, and we'll just see. We'll see if our adoring fans know about anything weird happening.
Okay, it's Hannah Mockingbird, because my last name is Mockweg, so I use Mockingbird. It's Hannah
Very clever, yeah.
Mockingbird on everything.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to use a power I haven't used before. I have a Toreador merit that is called Streamer. I have internet fame, and I can get my followers to do a simple task. So I'm going to send out this video in social media. And in the post, I'm going to say, hey, all you vision heads out there, there's some weird people that are, I think, pranking our set. If you guys know any information about this, if you could just send me a direct message, that would be great. You know, just really take a good look at it. And maybe you'll get a special prize. Hope to hear from you soon. Kisses.
The video goes out. The first reactions are open mouth, astonishment. No one seems to spot anything in it that you didn't see so far. Cutting back to Jason and Gordon. As Clear Visions is recording this video, what are you doing?
You're investigating the ground, right?
Yeah.
I want to go up to the where the lights are and the scaffolding and look up there and see if I can see anything.
Gordon climbs the catwalks and scaffolding that support the lights. He finds that they are rickety, which is to be expected for a mobile theater. Give me a roll of intelligence plus investigation.
I'm going to rouse the blood. I do get hungrier. That's 7 successes.
7 successes.
I did crit hunger dice.
So this is a messy critical.
Yes.
Okay. The messy critical part of this is this.
Drop scaffolding on my head.
Gordon realizes that this lighting fixture, it has been quietly unscrewed, not torn away. However, the second and all of the other half dozen lights that were removed, they were torn away. And on one of them, there's a small droplet of fluid that was left behind, presumably blood that was torn as the metal sliced through someone's palm. But Gordon finds himself overwhelmed and licks it up immediately.
So it does taste like blood?
It tastes better than blood. It tastes like Vitae.
I'm in all the wrong spots. Hey, you find something up there?
Yeah, this was definitely done by a vampire.
How do you know?
Well, only a vampire would be able to tear these lights off like this.
Sounds about right. All right, what am I seeing as I investigate this pattern, apparently?
Give me that intelligence plus investigation.
Rouse the blood. Do not get hungrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jason takes a step back and realizes that these chairs have been knocked over to form a very large E.
Are you seeing this E from up there?
I look down at the chairs. Yeah. What's the E for?
I don't know. Do we know anyone's name who starts with an E?
I don't think so. I'd have to go back and check my dossier.
Cut back to Clear Visions, wearing his ball cap and raggedy attire. What are you doing?
Okay, Hannah, I need you to make sure no one else enters into this theater. You know, really close that scene down so we can just have a look at it real quick. I'm going to make sure it's safe. I don't want anyone in our production team to get hurt.
Okay, but I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten tonight.
You could take a break.
Right now?
Whenever you want. As long as you get the job done, I trust you. Like a good boss would.
So I can go eat right now?
You look famished, darling. Please go have a snack.
Okay. The people at Craft Services didn't know who I am.
Okay, look, I'm going to give you one of these nice new metal cards that I got, and also this other card that actually has my name on it. Give both of those to Craft Services and tell them that you're one of us.
Okay, thank you.
And if push comes to shove, show them that I retweeted you.
Hannah wanders off finally to eat for the day. Interns have it so hard, man. We'll probably carry out Clear Vision's instructions to the best of her ability. What are you doing now?
I'll head into the scene where all these lights fell.
You enter in. You see Gordon and Jason discussing something. You overhear the last bits of their conversation.
How's it feel to be standing in greatness, boys? It's great, isn't it? You're like, that's the actual set that goes on the television.
Does the letter E have any particular meaning to you?
Clear Vision's face drops. Yes.
What?
What?
Why? Where did we see it?
Old man, why don't you tell us what's going on?
Okay. So you know when we were in that vault?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I put a note in the pocket of that one guy who was standing in security, and I said, hey, if your name starts with E, you could come at me. And I guess they did.
Wait, what?
What?
Why are you lying? Clear.
Old man, what the fuck?
Okay, so you know the cult of Izmir that we're here to investigate and figure out what they're doing?
Yes.
Well, I know somebody whose name starts with E, and I'm intimately connected with them. That is
Spill it.
Okay, fine, my sire.
Oh dear.
And if she is here, that can't be good news.
Why? Why can't that be good news?
First of all, because I told her to suck it in that message that I sent to her. And then, well, the cult doesn't really take too kindly on people leaving. So
you were a part of the cult?
Allegedly.
What?
Allegedly.
Yeah, I don't really remember too much about it. They do a heck of a brainwash.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
I wasn't always this spacey. Everything's a little fuzzy since I left.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. That pre-cult brain fog, it hits you hard.
Okay, so this is obviously a message back to you.
Yeah, it could have been more subtle, I guess. Do we find any notes or anything like that actually would tell us really what she wants?
I haven't found anything yet, but I do know it was a Kindred that was here.
That makes sense.
Point of order, the blood that I tasted, could I taste, did it taste old? Or did it taste like someone from my generation-ish?
Would you even be able to tell?
Would I even be able to tell that?
I don't think Gordon would be able to tell.
I didn't see anything in that video that new girl showed me. But if you're saying it's one of the Kindred, I trust you.
The girl took a video?
Yeah, I tweeted it out. I got the fans on it.
So wait.
Let me see this.
You just instigated a potential masquerade breach?
Well, no, I acted like it was a robber. And I'm trying to apprehend the person with a cash reward.
Where's this video? I gotta see it.
Oh, here, yeah. Do you follow me on Twitter? You can just put up on your phone, get that another view count up.
Sure, I know what that is.
Okay, fine, here. And I'll show him the video.
Give me a roll of intelligence plus investigation.
Probably just a waste of time, but, I didn't really see anything. Good luck, Jason.
Spend a willpower. 7.
That is much better. As Jason studies this video, he notices that a figure who is dressed in a style very similar to the two Kindred who were left suspended from the vault beneath the Anthropology Museum was here. He sees him shielding himself very effectively from most people, but most people don't have Jason's ability to spot things that happen quickly between frames. Jason sees this figure, pale-faced, very long, thin beard, and he also catches one more thing. The very last instant, this figure holds up a sign that says, "Meet me at the Gathering Wood," and then disappears.
What the fuck?
Here's your sign.
This guy's dressed just like those guys that came at us in the vault. Some long-faced Man with a thin beard.
Does that sound familiar to you?
Do I recognize that?
That is not enough to go off of to recognize anyone, I don't think.
Are you able to get a screen cap of that? You know, just get a little still frame.
Can I
Yeah, totally. You could do that.
try to make a technology roll?
I don't think that's necessary. I think you have 7
Okay.
successes is a huge accomplishment. You've got it. I need Clear Visions to make a roll of Resolve plus Auspex.
Whoever it is, he wants us to meet at the Gathering Wood.
What's the Gathering Wood?
I don't know.
It's a bar in town. More than a bar. It's more of a fairgrounds.
That is 7 successes.
Clear Visions has to push beyond the blocks that have been left in his mind, but he recognizes this figure. This is Ardell Hammond.
Interesting.
Let me look at this face. The wisp of a mustache, the wisp of a beard. The name Ardell Hammond. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, he used to be my rival back in the organization that we are a part of that is definitely not a cult or an MLM type deal.
Oh, you and I are going to be having a long talk when this is over.
You know, they really liked me because who doesn't? You know, I got that promotion over him to be a recruiter, and he was probably upset by that. But if he's working with Euphemia, that means that they're probably on good terms. So maybe it's not a threat.
Is he working with her, or is he calling her out right now?
Or is he calling us out on her behalf?
That's what I'm leaning towards.
That's what I would be leaning towards as well.
Because it was his face and message with her initial. So maybe she's directing him.
How would you say the relationship was?
As much as I remember, it was pretty tenuous. But the cult has a very specific power structure that I'm sure he would follow if she directed him.
Right. So let me get this straight. You were in this cult organization. Sorry.
Nonprofit. 501c3.
Yeah, I'm sure. And Euphemia helped you rise the ranks, and then you turned on her. So she went back to this other guy that was your rival.
Okay, Jason. I'm going to be straight with you. I don't really remember that much of it, but that does sound probable. I'd just like to point out, you're highlighting the wrong portion. It's important that I escaped and I got out and I'm able to use my voice to make sure that Kindred like you don't jump into it.
How did you even leave a cult in the first place?
I would love to tell you that.
But you have no clue. That's awfully convenient that you have no clue.
Yes. No idea.
That's true. As someone very familiar with the mesmerical arts, I think they really messed up my brain.
Can I make an occult roll to see if I would know about that?
What are you trying to find out?
If I know about occult rituals that would allow him to remove himself.
Okay, yeah, give me a dice pool of intelligence plus occult.
That is one shitty roll. Rouse the blood. Do not get hungrier. 5.
There's so many ways this could be done. Clear Vision seems like he's telling the truth, that he does not remember. And for what this cult, or the powers that Clear Visions is known for possessing, those of Auspex and reaching into the spirit world, it seems like that's a very finely tuned instrument, and it would only take a soft nudge to knock that askew and prevent him from being able to recall all of his time there.
Well, I don't know what you did to get out. I do know it's possible, so I believe you.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I've been thinking about it a little bit more, and maybe this meeting it's not going to be probably not such a peaceful one. I believe my exact words in that note were, "This is your last chance. I'm going to destroy you." So maybe we should I don't want to rely on him, but maybe we should get Tommy there too.
Tommy's not going to be ready for a while. You saw he was pretty messed up.
We have a pretty fat stack of blood bags. I say we just hook him up and let him go. Maybe we'll heal him real quick. 3 or 4 days at least. Then we just jump right in there.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work that way. We also have another pressing engagement, which is...
Oh, we do have one. We tape my show tomorrow. So...
Well, beyond that...
That's our most pressing, but continue.
This is night 5. Tomorrow night, we have to get sniffs across the barrier.
Oh, we're still doing that?
We did give our word.
We did.
Fuck that guy.
Okay, you just can't renege on a deal like that.
In which case, Jason, we need to prepare for that.
Okay.
How do we go about doing that?
Remember,
I
I
mean,
wasn't
we-
there for this deal, so
We sort of just brute forced our way through
what is
it.
this?
Oh, yeah. We told him that, we were going to give him all of those kindred, but we said, hey, if we could just get you across that river, is that good? And he was like, yeah, clean version, that's fine. And I think that's exactly how it went.
First of all, we took off 8 or 10 of the ones we owe him. So now we owe him like 10 more kindred. But we also said that he was going to bring across a posse of werewolves here to
Take on Vortex Industries.
take on Vortex Industries.
And the good news is all those thin bloods running around, we won't have to do that much work.
Fantastic. Let's just invite the fox into the hen house.
Well, so my thought is if we invite him in here, we could trap him in here
Yeah, he'll have a hard time leaving.
and he'll
too.
have a hard time leaving.
Yep.
We're already in the fire. We may as well bring in another one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we going to do?
What do you need to weaken the barrier for him to get across?
Yeah, can you just do that little thing you did before? I think we threw salt over our shoulder, kicked an X in the ground, something like that.
Yeah, but we got this problem.
I think this problem can be put on hold until we get this other problem taken care of first.
Yeah, first of all, we got to tape my show, and then we got to cross that river and get them over here.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we split up and I will go and recon these woods and you guys get whatever you need to weaken this barrier for sniffs to come across.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's good with me.
I just need some salt and some vitae and an iron dagger.
Oh, we got enough salt here. But continue.
The ritual's a piece of cake.
Jason's an expert in all things occult. I think we'll be fine with that. And honestly, if we're not fine, he gets halfway across and then...
He needs to be able to make sure that he can replicate it.
But the good news is if he fails, they still can't get in. So we could worry about that later.
I don't particularly want to kick up a hornet's nest outside, have us trapped in here. Do you? Because all he has to do is if it fails and when he sends his guys across.
And then hopefully they get dragged into the abyss.
Sure. But then all he has to do is go get the other werewolves to encircle the town and then we can't get out.
Yeah, we're pretty fucked in this whole situation either way you do it.
Yeah. So I would much rather bring him in, trap him in here so that he can't fuck us later.
I've been thinking about this a lot. I don't necessarily think that we're trapped.
Then what do you think?
I think that if I put a stake in your chest, put you into torpor, put you on the tour bus, and then I have Timmy drive that tour bus across, at any point, you're not going to frenzy because you'll be in a coma. That's all I'm saying. I think it's a good deal.
So your plan is reliant on someone taking the stake out of my chest and burning me back on the other side.
Yeah, I think that's a good deal. We got a bunch of lackeys around here. They've done weirder things.
Yeah, let's call that plan F.
It's freaking the best.
No, it means we're fucked.
Yeah, put a pin in that.
And we all need a little wood get fucked.
Let's go gather that wood.
So yeah, Gordon walks off. He ends this confrontation.
Okay, Jason, let's go too. We got the ritual. We're fine.
It will take a short drive to the Gathering Wood. The Gathering Wood is located a short distance outside of Jamestown. It is
Outside?
not outside the wards, don't worry. You are headed into the more rural parts of Jamestown at this point. After about 5 minutes of your drive, after you leave the Bluegrass Horse Park and Campground and Community Center where the Clear Visions TV show is being filmed, you are quickly on the winding back roads that mark this area. However, about 20 minutes later, you come near to the Gathering Wood. The Gathering Wood is not a proper bar. It is not a proper walled structure. It's far closer to a pole barn. It is an aluminum roof supported by telephone pole-sized posts with a massive triangular bonfire at the center of it. There is music being played. You hear an indie country band. You can see hundreds of people gathered. It is a music festival going on tonight.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's stop before we get too close.
I have to agree. What's up with that fire? That seems unsafe.
Yep, sure is.
Gordon, what's the plan?
I mean, the plan is I'm going to do some reconnaissance. I don't know what your all's plan is, but I want to try and, see what I can find out here. So we mingle.
You're gonna mingle.
I really should have brought a change of clothes. This would be very embarrassing.
Yeah, you go mingle. I'll stealth.
All right, so I need Gordon to give me a roll of wits plus awareness, and then I'm going to do something weird. I do a lot of weird things. This will be another weird thing.
Spend a willpower. So that's 4 successes.
Not enough to really tell anything. Not enough to know if someone's following you or not. Gordon steps out, and that is where we are going to end our session. This is the portion of our chronicle where we track the degeneration of the humanity of our vampires as they determine if they feel remorse for the actions that they have taken that have violated our chronicle tenets. Our chronicle tenets for this game are: ashes are a poor foundation, give respect but demand it too, and united we stand, divided we fall. Gordon is facing a stain because he sent a mortal to her death.
Man, how could you do that?
Gordon feels no remorse for bringing one of his fellow teammates dinner.
Gordon's humanity reduces by 1. What is Gordon's current humanity now?
4?
4? 5. Holy shit. That's still getting low.
5, gang, rise up.
Oh, God.
That's so low. Oh my God.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. It's only going to get worse.
Clear Visions is also facing a stain for murdering a mortal, as well as united we stand, divided we fall, because Clear Visions, when he realized that the coterie may have an unnamed enemy from his past, continued lying.
And that's very true. Clear Visions does not feel any remorse about these actions. He had to do what he had to do, and if he would do it again, I think he would.
Holy shit, so no successes.
No, he's a humanity 6.
There.
Oh my God.
Wait. So am I the only one at the 5 crew level?
Yes. Yeah, you were the first one to get there. Just like you were the first one to 6. That's okay. I'm about to be right behind you.
Jason is facing 1 stain for violating the conviction, united we stand, divided we fall, for his neglect of Clear Vision's torpid body.
We forgot one. And I don't want to like compound this. Your personal conviction, you violated.
Which one?
One of your personal convictions is you should protect the innocent from harm.
And I just watched her get murdered in front of me without saying anything. You're right.
Said absolutely nothing.
Yep, you got me with that one.
This week, the coterie breaks bad.
In fact, you actively aided it because you
punched in the code.
I opened the door. Yeah, right.
You're all accomplices to this homicide.
Yeah.
We never did anything with the body either. It's just rotting.
It's just laying there.
That sounds like a you problem.
I'll call Lonnie later. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to clean that up.
Yeah, it really is a pile of my clothes and a dead body. Normal.
Pretty much par for the course here.
Okay. Jason is facing 2 stains, the first for violating his personal conviction of protect the innocent, and the second for violating our chronicle tenet of united we stand, divided we fall.
Jason does not feel any remorse for his actions.
Welcome to the club.
5 Humanity Club.
Hey guys, we're Monster Game Night. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Mike, your storyteller, and you have also been listening to...
I'm Russell, playing Gordon.
I'm Nick, playing Jason.
Ben, playing Tommaso.
And I'm Josh, playing Clear Visions. Tune in next week. We release an episode every Monday. Also, you can follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcatcher. We'd also love to hear from you on social media. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Monster Game Night. Please give us a rating, write a review, and tell your friends and family about the show if you enjoyed it. Word of mouth is the best way for a small independent show like ours to grow. We hope that you can come to our next
Monster Game Night.